Today, I just kind of wanted to talk a little bit about divorce and my divorce process. I know that a lot of you who have tuned into my channel have shared that you've been through your own divorce journey. So feel free to drop some tips in the comment to let me know how you dealt with the situation. It is November the 12th. This is actually my 5th-year wedding anniversary. But instead of celebrating together, we both have lawyers, and we're going through this divorce process. When I ride the dick, I'ma spell my name. Although I've heard it said that the best way to get over a man is to get under a new man, the very first step in my divorce process has been committing to no sex. Actually, no contact of any kind until, one, my divorce process is complete. Two, that I've done all the healing that I need to do. I am in therapy. And also until I completely detach, from my marriage. So there are a lot of things that I have to unlearn. So the no sex part was very, very important. Feel free to drop below, like, if you've been through a divorce, what were your steps in the process? My second step in this divorce process has been to process the anger. I have taken the opportunity, especially the last 3 weeks, to kind of just feel all the feels and to be as angry as I wanted to be, and detach from things and people, and detach from social media, and really process those feelings. I've also, I've mentioned it before, even in this video, I'm also in therapy. So that looked like me just kind of breaking down and processing, what I was feeling angry about, and realizing that a lot of me, this woman that I am today, is angry with the woman that I used to be. But you can't know what you don't know. And that woman did the best she could with the tools she had available to her. I'm just trying to be better now. So number 3 for me has been dealing with the loneliness. Some of you do know a little bit of my story. I was actually with my husband. I met him when I was 9, and we started dating when we were 15 years old. So we dated on and off until we were 29. We got married, and he was such a big part of my life. So it has taken a lot to adjust to no contact, and not having that friendship there, or not having communication there. It has taken a lot, and I'm slowly getting used to it, but it definitely takes time. So if you're in that stage of your process, just give yourself time and allow yourself grace. Number 4 has been very crucial for me, dealing with the self-doubt. If you listen to the people you hear on social media, if you read all the comments that people leave for you on social media, especially as a woman, you feel like your time is running out a lot of times. And I've had to deal with doubting myself in the area of everything. Just my judgment, discernment, different decisions that I made, not feeling that I'm good enough. It has been a definitely big process to deal with the self-doubt of it all. I can also say the trauma that I have dealt with and that I am dealing with contributes to my self-doubt as well. There are just days when I just absolutely don't know how to feel. I don't know how to feel about today, how to feel about the future. I know that it's all a part of the process. So I just try to allow myself grace. But if you're going through the process too, I'll tell you, self-doubt is normal. It's definitely normal. And finally, number 5 would definitely be dealing with the fact that I get like this whole new beginning. Part of you is excited, but there's a lot of me that is nervous, very nervous. I have to remind myself to just sit still and live in the moment. I can't predict what's going to happen in the future, but I do know that I'm open to love. I'm open to happiness. I'm open to marriage again. but all after I've dedicated time and energy to becoming the best version of myself. That's my number one priority. So I just wanted to end this video with a few tips. Be intentional with your own happiness. I want you to learn that lesson from me. Don't leave your happiness in the hands of someone else. Ultimately, the lesson that I've learned there is that it's not fair to you and it's not fair to the other person as well. We are only responsible for our happiness. You can contribute to somebody else's happiness, but ultimately the happiness is your personal responsibility. And I've definitely learned that. The last thing I'll leave you with is take your healing process seriously. There are a lot of people entering the dating world, beginning to date again, and they haven't fully healed. It is vital to your growth. It is vital to your well-being that you take the time to heal. A lot of you are entering into relationships and you haven't figured out your triggers. You haven't figured out your traumas. You haven't figured out the way you, why you react, the way you react to certain things. I personally decided to get into therapy very early during this process because I don't want to take any mental baggage with me into my next relationship. Healing, although your new person can benefit from the way that you've healed because you're able to be the best version of yourself. Ultimately, healing is the ultimate feel good. It's the ultimate gift that you can give yourself when you've been through a traumatic situation. And I wanted to give myself that as quickly as possible. And I definitely hope that for anyone watching this video. So that's a little bit about my process. Feel free to share your process in the comments as much or as little as you feel necessary. If you haven't already liked this video, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. And I'll see you guys back here really soon. Have a good day.